We have gathered here in this sacred space to recall, to reverence, to reflect, and to regale the life of a gentleman, a statesman, a husband, a father, a grandfather, friend, colleague, and a citizen of the highest merit and order. And while our emotions are many, the impact that has indelibly been etched on our hearts is so much that this nation is implored to acknowledge a noble life. So let it be known that on the 25th day in the 8th month in the year of our Lord 2015, a city, a community, and a country marks a moment in time to join a family in celebration of the Honorable Louis Stokes.
Make no mistake, my friends, we mourn this day the loss of no ordinary man. We have assembled to pay respect to the cherished and honored Louis Stokes because no matter how many degrees he possessed, no matter how many world leaders he knew by first name, no matter how many presidents sought his counsel, he was the congressman for the present, the pauper, the passed over, and yes, the populate.
As the only grandsons, Granddad took certain liberties with Brett and me. For example, when we were children, Granddad went out and bought some boxing gloves, and he would have us fight each other in the living room. Naturally, he was the referee. Afterward, he would tell us stories about Uncle Carl and how great of a boxer he once was, and how important it is for brothers to be close the way they were. As children, Granddad was the one person my mom knew we truly revered and feared. So his phone number was in her toolkit of ways to discipline us growing up. Mom threatening to call Granddad was similar to how the president uses his veto power.
In the days since his passing, I have heard Granddaddy called many wonderful things: a pillar of a man, a towering figure, an icon, one of a kind. Those words could not be truer. But I think if you asked Granddaddy, he would have said that he was simply a man trying to make his city, country, and world a better place.
My granddaddy was a man who loved. He loved the law, he loved his constituents, he loved his family and friends, he loved education, he loved God, and he loved Cleveland. His legacy will be remembered by the countless lives he touched, the opportunities he provided, and the voices he gave to those who would otherwise go unheard.
So when Congressman Stokes retired from Congress, he took on 2 jobs. One teaching and another practicing law. Retired from one job and then took on 2 more. Arguing in the courts and teaching in academia. And the other day, after 90 years, he turned to the great judge and merciful creator of the universe, as if to say, you've given me 90 years. I've traveled around the world. I've seen children born and reborn and grandchildren come into the world, and I've watched them grow up. I've served my constituency. And now, to the judge of the universe, I rest my case.